Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly hope you're having a fine day. Okay, what I've got here is a review on a Katsu handmade D2 tool steel blade G10 handle, bamboo style Japanese razor pocket folding knife with clip. Well, that was a mouthful. Now maybe you can understand why I use these index cards or CRS, can't remember squat cards. Little joke there. Anyway, this is the piece right here. Here's the knife, right here. But before I get into that, let me throw this much in. Here's the box, and it comes in kind of a nice little box. Nothing really special about the box. There is some warnings and some instructions and care instructions and whatnot have you on the back. Okay, and I think that's the model number there, or whatever have you. But no big deal there. And also they give you this ballistic nylon sheath. Well, it's kind of I don't want to really call this cheap, but I've seen better in my day. And the knife also, when you put it in here, it kind of rattles around. I think you're just being nice to throw this in simply because it's got a pocket clip. But they give you an option, to have you a little sheath there if you want it. Also, inside that box, when you get the knife, it comes in this little Hisson or insane sack. It's a little burlap jobber or fancy little cord there, it comes in plastic, so you got that going. Okay, now, before I get started here, let me say this. I did measure stuff with my tape measure and these calipers right here, and I did check fit for what kind of bits you're going to need if you ever have to work on this knife. Okay, let me set this guy down here for my talking points, if you will. Okay, if you notice right here, you can get these on Amazon, by the way, for a $45 bill plus shipping, but the write-up said 4.5 inches closed. It actually measures at 4.75 inches closed, okay? The write-up says 7.5 inches long. That would be correct, okay? This is supposedly, I don't have any way of proving this, but this blade right here is supposed to be made out of D2 tool steel. And I think the reason why they probably used D2 tool steel is it's relatively easy to sharpen. Okay, it does have a pocket clip. There it is right there. Okay, and it's got a liner lock, which is right there. Okay. And we got G10s on the scaling, on the handles right here. And it's in the bamboo design. Typical, traditional bamboo design. Also, they're claiming that this knife here is handmade. Do I have any guarantee of that? No. But it looks like a well-built knife, okay? Okay. And of course, right here we've got a razor-style blade. And, and it is hollow ground. I don't know if my light's just right if you can tell on it. This thing is sharp. Make no mistake about this. Coming right out of the box, it is pretty doggone sharp. It is hollow ground if I didn't say that. Okay. The blade is 3 inches long. I did measure it. That's true. And now this width right here, they were claiming 1.1 inches. That's wrong. This guy right here is 3/4 of an inch, approximately. 3/4 of an inch deep. Okay. And now the blade thickness, they are saying on the write-up 3.5 millimeters. It's 3.0 centimeters, guys. 3.0 centimeters, which is just a little less than 1/8 of an inch. Okay. And there is the name, and I don't dare try to pronounce it. Higonokami. Right there. Higonokami. That's the style of this knife, technically speaking. Okay. Now, let me get this card out of the way because we're not going to need that anymore. Well, let me just set it right here. Okay. Now I check this guy out, and right here, this is a number 9 Torx bit. Okay? And that'll fit this guy right here, and that'll fit this guy right here. I did tighten this blade down a little bit because I don't want this guy coming loose in my pocket or anything like that. I didn't buy this for an EDC. Rather, I got some intricate carving projects that I'm going to be working on. And I thought this would make an excellent carving knife. So, and also this is a number 7 bit right here, and that'll fit these guys right here that support these screws that support these cross members right there. You follow me? Yeah. Okay. So we got a number 7 and a number 9 Torx. Okay. It's as simple as that. Okay. Now you might want to notice that there's jimping on this. This is a liner lock knife. Okay. You got jimping right there. And on this open assister or open assisting tab right there, there's jimping there. So it makes it kind of nice because you got jimping there and jimping right there. So it gives you a little, give you some speed bumps, if you will, because that's one thing with a knife like this. You definitely don't want to slip and do anything weird. You know what I mean? You just plain simple don't. What's my opinion of this knife? I don't know. I haven't had it long enough to tell you, but it seems like it's pretty well constructed, And just take a look at it for yourself. You'll have to be the judge of what, you'll have to be the judge. So you'll have to justify in your own mind if you can use this for something. But like I say, I'm going to use it for carving. Okay? It's just about that simple. And I hope I covered everything. But kind of what you see is what you get with this guy. So hopefully I don't have to shoot this file again, or because otherwise. But look at this. Look at my CRS card, and this thing is brand new right out of the box. Just got it today, and I did not sharpen it. And so there you are. Just take a look at that. Pretty doggone sharp little affair. Yep, a razor knife, a Katsu razor knife. Okay, that's enough. I'm getting too long-winded here. Thank you very much for the review, ladies and gentlemen. Have a nice day.